In the summer of 336 BCE, Macedon stood at the height of its power. King Philip II had forged a mighty army and brought most of Greece under his control. His dream was even bigger, to lead a campaign against the Persian Empire, the greatest power of the age. But fate intervened. During a grand wedding in Aegi, Philip was assassinated by one of his own bodyguards. The celebration turned to chaos. In a single instant, the king was dead, the kingdom shaken, and the future uncertain. All eyes turned to Philip's son, Alexander, who was only 20 years old. He had grown up in the shadow of his father's achievements, trained in war and schooled in wisdom. But now he had to prove that he could rule. The situation was dangerous. Philip's sudden death gave rivals a chance to challenge Alexander's claim. Members of his extended family whispered of their own ambitions. Neighboring tribes to the north prepared for revolt, sensing weakness. Even in Greece, cities like Athens and Thebes hoped to break free from Macedonian dominance. Alexander acted swiftly. To secure his throne, he moved decisively against potential threats. Within his own family and court, those who plotted against him were removed without hesitation. His message was clear: this young king would not be pushed aside. But securing the crown at home was only half the battle. News of Philip's death encouraged rebellion across Greece, so Alexander marched south with his army to show his strength. In city after city, his presence restored fear and respect. When Thebes rose in open revolt, Alexander responded with force, destroying the city as a warning to others. Though harsh, this action left no doubt. Macedon was still strong, and its new king even stronger. In just a few months, Alexander had transformed himself from a vulnerable young heir to a commanding ruler. He not only protected his father's legacy, but strengthened it. By the end of his first year as king, he had silenced rivals, crushed rebellions, and secured loyalty from Greece. Alexander's rise to power was a trial by fire. At an age when most men were still apprentices or soldiers, he was leading armies, making decisions that determined the fate of nations. The sudden burden of kingship could have crushed him, but instead it revealed his ambition and determination. Philip had laid the foundation of empire. Now Alexander held the throne, and with it, the chance to carry his father's dream further than anyone imagined. The boy who became king was ready to prove himself, not just as a ruler of Macedon, but as a leader who would change the world. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.